Hi, this is Vicki Romaine with Cheerful Greetings, and today we're going to make our third dimensional tag for the 5 tag swap that I did. And we were to do 3 dimensional tags and 2 flat ones. This is the third and final dimensional one I needed to do. So we're going to use this piece of glossy cardstock. I'm going to be using alcohol inks, and I will be spraying my cardstock with alcohol. If you will notice, I'm continually spraying alcohol on my glossy cardstock because I want my ink to be more translucent. And I will continue to work it till I get the colors and the blending that I want. I have pretty much finished my alcohol ink now, and I'm going to just let the piece dry while I work on the tag itself. If you notice on the front of my tag, I have a rectangle drawn, and I did it in pencil, and I'm going to be cutting this out. This will be the front of my tag. Here's my tag with the rectangle cut out. I used a small pair of scissors to cut out my little window. Now I'm going to use this music cardstock, and I'll be putting it on the front to cover my tag and give it a finished look. To make that process easy, I'm going to put my tag on the back of my cardstock, and I will just take a pencil and draw around it. If you notice, I have it in the corner. That eliminates having to cut the bottom and the one side. So this is quicker and much easier since I have a whole sheet of cardstock here. I'm using Aleene's Turbo Glue. I put it in a small bottle, so it's easier for me to handle. And this will firmly hold the cardstock to my tag. Cardstock has been glued to my tag now, and I'm going to cut the center out with my small scissors. I'm sliding the tag around the area on my acetate to see what part I want inside my window. I want part of the lighter shades in my window because I want my stamp to show up. Now I'm getting ready to use one of my faces. I collect faces, especially ladies. I have a big collection of stamps that are women, and I'm going to be using it, and it's going to go in this window. I'm using StazOn so it will not smear on the alcohol ink. There we go. So far, I'm pleased with the way she looks. I need to stop for a moment and clean my stamp since I want it clean and not have any of the residue from the StazOn left on this stamp itself. I'm going to use the heat gun to make sure all the ink is dry. Okay, we're ready now to start putting the tag itself together. I'm going to start by putting double-sided tape around the frame. Now I'm going to remove this sheet since I'm through with the alcohol ink, and we have a cleaner surface to work on. I'm taking the paper off the tape now so I can adhere it to the glossy sheet with the image on it. I'm putting on a piece of acetate behind my window now so that it will give you more of a feeling of it being a cutout window and more of a three-dimensional effect. I'm putting on a second row of tape now to put the tag itself together. I'm trimming the edges of the glossy cardstock so it won't show past my tag. I'm putting the back on my tag now, and it's made exactly like the front was before I cut out the rectangle, and so it matches up exactly around the edges. I'm making sure now that all the edges are even and there's nothing sticking out between the two tags. Okay, let's decorate the front of our tag now. I've got some different sentiments here, and the one I think I'm going to pick is Constantly Curious. There's a number of ones here that I could choose from, but I think I like that one. So we'll cut that one off. Now I'm going to go ahead and skip a little bit, and so you can see the finished decorated tag. I feel like this needs to be at the top because I will not be putting a hole in the tag, and I want to leave it so that my partner, exchange partner, can put one in if she wants to, or she can leave it plain and insert it into a journal. Okay, let's layer this up and make a layered flower here by using different size blue flowers. To add a little more blue to this tag, I'm going to put some stickles up here by the sentiment, and that should finish it off. I don't know if you noticed or not, but I distressed around the edge of the sentiment and around the tag itself to give it a little color. Now here's my final tag. I hope my exchange partner likes it. It was fun to make, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. And if you did, please come back and see me. Now I'm going to show you all three tags I made for the swab. The three tags that were dimensional. As I said, there were 5 altogether, 2 flat and 3 dimensional. I did a separate tutorial for each one of the tags. And here are the 3 tags. And if you didn't have a chance to see them or see the tutorial, I have a link in the description for it. I hope you enjoyed watching the tutorials for each one of these. In the meantime, please come back and see me and see what I have in store for you for next time. And don't forget, please subscribe. Bye.